We're based in Milan. We're super excited that TDK is opening its presence in Europe, and this event is another show of what TDK does and the kind of quality talent that they put together, and the ability for us to meet and discuss very interesting topics.
Fantastic event. What a great group of folks, right? We have investors, entrepreneurs, academia, thought leaders, all in a room, having a great discussion talking about how we can decarbonize our planet.
The thing I've loved about this event so far is the widespread of attendees. This space is a really hard one to be in. Climate tech investing is not easy. And the thing that this event is doing, among others, is bringing community together and helping us learn from each other, share, do a bit of group counseling, and that's incredibly valuable.
It's been great coming to TDK's Energy Week. I've had some really interesting speakers and thought-provoking discussion.
I thought all the panelists and panel moderators were really good. Panel moderation, getting the panelists who were really insightful to actually say provocative things, right? Not just, here's my playbook, here's the ABCs of what I do, but to actually tease out their vision or their glimpse of the future. That's where key moderation really helps. I love the panelists. I love the 5-minute, 5 CEOs. You know, if I can hear 5 pitches in 25 minutes, which is a rarity, by the way, that's really good. So I always like that at the end, right? Because it's a nice takeaway for us as investors. It's also great for those entrepreneurs because at the very end, when you go to, say, beverages, they've already now made that introduction one to many, and then they can go find a place to have a collaborative discussion.
I loved the panel on built environment because I sat there with one of our entrepreneurs, the CEO of Converge, and Raf started talking to me about bioconcrete and growing buildings, which is not necessarily an investment opportunity today, but there are a lot of academic research labs that are focused on it. So I would love to go and find out, speaking to Purdue, speaking to Stanford, speaking to MIT, to learn more about what they're doing on the bioconcrete side.
There's such a great difference between pitching skills of who's been raising at different stages. So basically, if it's research teams that are pitching for the first time in front of the investors, as opposed to pitching in front of other academics, you can just see the whole journey for somebody who's been exposed more and more often to doing the pitch practices and how the presentation is then refined. I do think that the companies were extremely spot on as considering what you guys are working on in terms of Energy Week and Energy Week being different types of technologies and how those complement the energy ecosystem. I think those companies were covering all of that.
This business, despite Google Ventures trying to use an AI engine to pick stocks, or despite others hoping that you can do these things virtually, is a human capital business. The human capital side is about access to great entrepreneurs and then those relationships. That extends into the board, it extends into your co-investors. So having an event like this where you can have entrepreneurs that you might be interested in investing in, co-investors who you would like to work with, and fellow board members who you know you have to do tough governance things with, requires human interaction. And so human capital is that human interaction. So more events like this are probably the best recipe for us, especially coming out of a pandemic.
Secret sauce of Energy Week is the people, and it's the entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs bring so much energy. It's the reason we exist as investors. We support them with capital, with network, and with whatever they need. You know, if they need a shoulder to cry on, we're there also, right? But the crux of our world and in the crux of an investor is to support an entrepreneur in their journey and to help that innovation and help that technology and help that company really flourish to scale and to deliver real impact.
Thank you very much, TDK. It was a great couple of days here in London.
I am ecstatic and definitely looking forward to Energy Week 2024. Maybe we can make there 2 weeks in 2024.